So, give me the good news, man. What'd you end up having to pay for?
Paid $12,500 for it.
You did?
Yeah.
$12,500 too much.
No, man, I think that's a really good deal, man. So we're going to do the Bullitt, right?
Yeah, we're gonna do the Steve McQueen special right here.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
I'm just a ridiculous Steve McQueen fan. I mean, he really is the coolest guy ever. I mean, this is what he drove in Bullitt. And in the movie Bullitt, they have the greatest car chase scene in the history of all movies. So I just want to make sure it looks just like the car in the movie. That's what I want.
All right, so where are we at?
It's top secret.
I'm just hoping you're not bringing me out here to bury me or bury the car.
This is Vegas, you know.
So you really did bring us out here to kill us.
We've been working around the clock to get this Bullitt Mustang ready for Rick Harrison, and after everything we've been through with her, she's finally ready for the road. So I've got Kevin bringing Rick and Corey out to the desert so they can see what this baby can do.
Well, there's something coming. Definitely doesn't look like the piece of crap we bought, so. Oh, wow. That's not the same car, is it?
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Jed?
My God, man. That thing is amazing.
Beautiful, huh? Came out gorgeous.
Oh, this is cool, man.
Poured my heart and soul into it just like I was building it for myself.
This is just absolutely amazing.
Glad you dig it, brother.
I'm looking at this car, and everything about it's amazing. The paint job, the chrome, the wheels. I mean, this car used to look like a piece of Now it's one of the prettiest cars I've ever seen in my life.
Sexy,
This is
huh?
amazing. What'd you do to the motor?
Everything.
Well, that's definitely not stock.
I mean, we took this car down to the last nut and bolt. It's a very, very happy motor, dude.
That's amazing. So I'm assuming it costs more than 15 grand to fix.
Well, you know, let's talk about that later. Let's go for a drive first, man. Before I tell Rick how much we ended up spending on the Bullitt, I want to get him out on the road so he can see just how bad this car is. Hopefully, he won't be too mad when he hears we went over budget.
All right.
Give me your second.
This thing is amazing. This thing's literally the fountain of youth. Oh, look at me in the mirror. I'm 22 years younger. Danny really did this car perfect. And the whole fact that it looks exactly like the car in the movie is a big deal. I'm a big Steve McQueen fan. I mean, he was the king of cool. This thing's amazing, dude. I'm gonna own this car for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Look, I grew hair. Danny told me he'd get this thing done for $15,000. I think it's gonna go way over that. Okay, so I'm imagining it costs more than the 15 to 20.
It did. I definitely blew past our budget. I know we were trying to keep it as close as we could to 15. I've got, 22 in it.
I mean, honestly, if you would have told me 35, I would have thought that was a deal. But hey, I don't gotta pay that. Thanks, man.
As long as you're that happy, I'm that happy.
I bought the car for $12,500. Danny only charged me $22 to fix it, which means I'm in the entire thing $34,500. And literally the car's worth $50 or $60. Or the way I'm looking at it, I think the thing's priceless.
Nice. Man, I'm really proud of our team.
Yep.
Rick is happy, and we even made a believer out of Corey.
Yep.
You hungry?
I'm always hungry.
I know you are. That's why I asked. Let's go get something to eat, man. I'm starving.
Just go straight to the end of the street.
You got that right, straight.
Man, I got this.
I know, dumb luck got you this far, man.
That's right. I'm the best at dumb luck.
Danny's really been pushing us to try and bring in more interesting projects to the shop. So Mike and I are gonna circle back around to a guy named Brent. He actually had one of the last Pintos, I think, that didn't have the exploding gas tank, so I went ahead and bought it. Now he says his buddy down the street has way crazier stuff than he does, and we're gonna see if we can't pick some stuff up for the shop.
This is the DeLorean?
Oh, wow.
Danny's got a stock one.
Well, no, not really.
Oh, it's not stock?
The front one's electric. 100%.
Holy
100% electric.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of batteries.
That's only half of them.
That's crazy.
How fast you go?
130.
That's impressive for an electric car.
Very impressive.
Yeah, that really smokes yours. I mean, really smokes yours. That's almost twice as fast.
we're not comparing electric cars at this point, so shut up.
Enough of that one, man. This thing is cool.
I mean, don't get me wrong, that's cool. But that one looks like it's right out of the movie.
This one came out of a junkyard.
Wow.
Mr. Fusion on it. The DMC-12, or DeLorean as most people know it, was manufactured for the American market in 1981. While the release was plagued from the start, the DeLorean became ingrained in American culture thanks to its role as the time-traveling ride in the Back to the Future movies. Its appearance in the 80s trilogy forever secured its place in history, unlike Ford's Edsel, the Yugo GB, cars that didn't have classic films to preserve their legacies. The car conjures up such nostalgia today that the DeLorean Motor Company plans on releasing replicas in early 2017. The going price, nearly $100,000. Not too bad for a car that's been out of production for almost 35 years. Brian, can I open the
Yes,
door, man?
but please open the door.
Best part. This is the best part.
It is. I'm still confused why they don't make cars like that now. Because that's just too much fun.
And the flux capacitor.
Look at the mass amount of wiring back here.
This is an insane amount of work.
Took us a total of 8 years, after work. Guaranteed there's not one like this.
I look pretty normal against you guys.
There's a lot of strange projects around here.
This is awesome, Brent. Thanks for showing us this. Man, these cars are nuts, but I really think they're a little too far outside Count Kustoms' realm. I think if I rolled back to the shop with these two cars in tow, Danny would send me back in time to figure out where I lost my brain. Wow.
Well, man, once again, thank you. That's so cool.
Johnny's here to get a custom bike built.
Cool.
And I think you're going to dig this project. I'm going to let Johnny tell you what we want to build.
Sweet, man.
I'm looking for a movie replica bike. It's the bike from the movie Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man.
Awesome.
I want to rebuild that.
A rigid FXR.
Yes.
A rigid FXR.
Sweet.
I wanted to do the bike from Harley Davidson and Marlboro Man just because I saw the movie 20+ years ago, and that is the bike that stuck in my head that, hey, if I was going to ride a chopper or a total custom ride, this would be the bike that I'd get.
What motivated you to do this bike?
Actually, my riding, for the last 12 years, I've been building a family, building a business, and I haven't got to ride as much as I probably would have liked to. And so, unfortunately, I had a buddy who passed away in a car accident here back in 2012.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, man.
No, but, kind of getting beyond the sadness of it, he's inspired a lot of us to do different things.
What's his name?
Gabriel.
Gabriel.
The guy was just always, he was always on.
Yeah.
And he was electric, living his life to the fullest. You couldn't help but love the guy when you met him. So,
Gabriel was that kind of guy where he just influenced people positively.
absolutely. My buddy Gabe kind of gave me the inspiration to kind of take a look at my life and figure out what the things were that I'd always wanted, but had never quite crossed off the list. And this is something I've had on my mind for 20 years, and this is part of living life to the fullest and having a ton of fun doing it, and so that's what I'm here for.
Now, we pretty much stuck to the original script, but of course, we added a little bit of Count's Customs polish and flavor to it, so I hope he digs the final product. John, are you ready for this?
Absolutely ready.
Here we go. Shannon, bring that baby out.
Oh, dude. You have to be kidding me. That is so cool. Dude, that is so awesome. That is so awesome, buddy.
She's all you, brother. Take your time.
I cannot
Take your
believe
time.
it.
We started off with a Harley Davidson FXR. We gave it that Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man replica vibe with a little bit of a Count's Customs twist on it. We added an 88 cubic inch RevTech motor and a 5-speed transmission. We added PM controls and brakes, chrome 40-spoke wheels, and a gorgeous custom paint job. Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man was always a cool movie, and I must admit it was a bike that I've always liked. And to be able to build one here in person, well, I gotta say, I'd like to own it myself.
Look at the width of that tank. That is unbelievable. Look at this pizza cutter wheel on the front. That thing is so cool, guys.
Just the right amount of rake, just the right amount of stretch. It's just like
We
it should be.
upgraded, like the original bike had different controls on it. We put PM ones on there.
Yeah. Guys, the paint is wicked.
You seeing all that in there?
It's got that old school, that's a hand-painted looking raw deal. I
Like
love
it
it.
used to be.
Like it is,
Right,
exactly.
You know, sit down and just do it by brush.
The original bike Mickey Rourke had the fan of cards and actually put initials of people in his personal life that he kind of passed.
Right.
In my life, that's Gabriel.
Right.
But the rest, I chose to, you know, hey, take a look at some celebrities that have passed that were an influence in my life. You got Jim Morrison.
Yep.
Bruce Lee, Bob Marley, Freddie Mercury of Queen.
Awesome.
Jimi Hendrix.
Yes.
Evel Knievel.
Yes.
Kurt Cobain.
Yes.
James Dean.
Yes.
And of course, Gabriel.
You're paying tribute to a bike that you love from a movie, but
Absolutely.
we've made it yours.
Absolutely. I couldn't be happier.
I'd love to see you try this thing on.
I'm on.
All right.
Sounds good.
Let's see how she fits.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Gosh, this is incredible. Cat's eye dash. It is so perfect.
Nice.
This is more than just a bike, you know, it's a farewell to a great friend. And at the same time, it's a punctuation mark on the last 20 years of my life. Really, the bike is actually icing on the cake at this point. It's a very cool, very raw, very hardcore bike. Pretty hard to believe that I get to take this home.
We're gonna have a great day today, man.
Yep. I can't wait to see Bobby's face.
Bobby is going to trip. A few weeks ago, a Robert De Niro impersonator came into the shop and asked me to modify his 1981 Cadillac Eldorado to look just like De Niro's car in the movie Casino. The car is finally ready for delivery. Now, Bob's a really good friend, so I want to do something extra special, so we invited him to the iconic location that inspired the movie's most famous scene. Can't wait for you to see your Cadillac, man.
Well, this should be very exciting. Very exciting.
I'm thinking, like, right over your right shoulder right now, you should probably take a look, man. Check you out, man.
Get out of here.
Check you out.
Look at this thing.
Check you out.
Look at this.
Look at that, brother. Look
My
at that, man.
goodness, what the? Oh, my God, look at this thing.
This 81 Eldorado needed a complete visual makeover, so we did a correct silver paint job on it. The interior of the car was completely the wrong color, so we had to change it all over to gray interior, find all the proper emblems and trim pieces for the car. We had to eliminate the carriage top roof and take it back down to the actual steel roof, and then add the quarter padded top. This thing is now beautiful. Open this up. You ain't gonna recognize this car.
Holy. Now, you gotta be kidding me. The door interiors, the panels. How in the hell did you get the embossed emblem from the Cadillac logo on these?
We know somebody.
You know somebody,
We
know somebody who killed
We know
somebody?
Absolutely, brother. Nothing but the best for
No,
you.
no, this is amazing. Hold on. This is wonderful, guys. I'm very happy they did a fantastic job. All the attention and detail that they put into it, amazing. I could not believe it. I was blown away by this thing. It's not the same car. Gentlemen, you outdid yourself. But I noticed that we did the drop-off here at Tony Roma's where Frank Rosenthal's car actually blew up in this parking lot.
That's correct.
So with that being said, I don't trust nobody. You never know who's trying to set me up. Numbnuts over here could have drove the car in, but set the bomb for later when I open the thing.
Robert, Bobby, whatever you want to call him, and he's in love with his car. That makes me happy. You two look so good together. It's amazing.
Let me get a picture. Give me one with one of those poses you do. Nice.
Beautiful.
All right. Perfect.
Are you talking to me? We've done a bunch of classic Chargers over the years, man, and I love every one of them. But when I heard we were doing this, man, this thing is cool. A General Lee, I'm stoked. Well, this ain't your Uncle Jesse's General Lee, man. We paid respect to the original vibe, but we added some modern touches that would knock off your Daisy Dukes. Now, Mark and Andrea, they are here to check out their beautiful General Lee version 2.0. You ready to see it?
I think so.
We are ready.
Ryan, you ready, man?
Man, am I ever ready? Bring it
All
on in.
right. We're coming your way right now.
Come on, come on. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on, come on, come on. Come on.
No way.
Ryan, this is Mark. Mark. This is Andrea. Andrea, Mark, this is Ryan.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, Ryan, how are you? Nice to meet you. Wow, is that beautiful?
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
That is unreal.
When we found our future General Lee, she had all of her parts, which is good. But some were showing every bit of their 50 years, which is bad. We replaced body panels, door hinges, window glass, gauges, lights, right down to the door handles and trim moldings. The fabrication department built that wicked hood, and the body shop massaged her straighter than the original General Lee ever was. Outside, we replaced the Confederate flag with Old Glory herself, but we kept the classic Mopar orange color with our own little vibe on it, and that big old #1 on the door, so there's no mistaking this baby's inspiration. Inside, we kept the original tan color, but added custom inserts, console, and power bucket seats for modern comfort and style. Mechanically, this beast is a far cry from a stock Charger, with a 6.4-liter modern Hemi engine under the hood, paired with Willwood disc brakes on all 4 corners, not to mention that Dixieland horn. This modern-day moonshiner would have made the Duke's mechanic Cooter proud and left Sheriff Coltrane in the dust.
It's one of the most beautiful cars I've ever seen in my life.
It's beautiful, I agree. And you guys aren't pulling the joke again. This is the one I get to take home.
This is really yours, man.
Wow.
Are you in shock?
Yeah.
I know. Look at the hood.
Open that door and sit in that seat,
That
young man.
interior.
There you go. Come on.
Look at this.
Oh, wow.
This is unbelievable. You guys did some good work.
We wanted to give you the modern vibe
Yes.
of an old school car.
Which is what it looked like.
Man,
Yeah.
just hit the start button. Oh, yeah.
Wow. That is the best sound.
Horn? How's that horn?
Let's hear that horn. That is awesome.
Usually copying another car really isn't that much fun, man. But when you get to copy the General Lee and put your own spin on it, well, frankly, that is the definition of fun. Mark and Andrea are thrilled with this car, and I don't blame them, man. This thing's a blast. They're gonna have loads of fun for years to come in this baby, as long as they promise me. They come up on a ditch and the bridge is out, man. Slow down, go around, find another road. Seriously, don't be trying to jump nothing. It's your car.
Well, I mean, we have to do a little business before it's his car, but yes.
Where are the keys at? Where the keys? It started, right? The keys are in there? Let's go.
Get it home.
Bring it home.